2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we find ourselves in the northeast of the country in beautiful Norton, Massachusetts. In fact, not far from where Tom Brady has helped the Patriots win 6 Super Bowl titles, and we're at the beautiful TPC Boston. This is a great golf course, redesigned by Gil Hanse.
It was originally by Arnold Palmer, redesigned by Gil Hanse in 2007. And it's a big golf course, meaning it takes up a lot of the property. And it's one of those golf courses where you know that you should be making birdies, but they're not that easy to come by. There's a bunch of holes out there where you get into a difficult stretch of the golf course, back nine, starting with 12, 13, 14, where you really are just kind of hanging on for dear life. But all in all, it's a good opportunity to make some birdies. This, though, will show us who's actually striking the ball the best. It's not so much a putting contest usually at TPC Boston as it is a ball striker's paradise. So I think you're going to see the ball strikers, or the better ball strikers of the PGA Tour, rise to the top.
Is it a ball-in-place golf course or bombs away?
It's both. I don't think it really suits one or the other, but let's face it, I'm going with the Bombers.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. This putt coming up is for birdie. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
From the back of the par 5, 542 yards, players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
TPC Boston, recently refurbished by Gil Hanse, Rich, in this second hole. It's a beauty, particularly with the approach.
You might think about going forward in 2, laying up down the left-hand side. Leaves you a pretty simple pitch shot across a marsh, though, that's waiting to gobble up your golf ball if you get careless.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. And this effort by Justin Thomas. This is their 5th shot. Oh, that's incredible. He sold it.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Over the last handful of years, Rich, we've had a bunch of players come out on tour, but few have impressed more than Justin Thomas.
Justin Thomas is this younger generation of player who's absolutely fearless. He knows that he belongs on the PGA Tour, and it shows week in and week out with his style of play.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently a couple under for the round. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards. A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Opting for the 5-wood. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Tracking. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
He sits in first position.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Par 4 measures 298 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Let's recap what Tony Finau was able to do just a little while ago. Our player currently in second, making a really great shot.
And this is a great opportunity, a great look from long range.
Oh, lovely roll. Okay, let's get back to the action. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Okay, so that's step one, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. This one's for birdie. This one's dialed in. Well, what a start. This is impressive. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Here we are at the 5th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And this effort by Justin Thomas. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Oh, almost went in. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. It's on a good line. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Now, 5 shots up after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
That was wonderfully done. 14-footer.
Looking better.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Well, Rich, as these FedEx Cup playoffs get underway at the Northern Trust, you've got to really like the chance of this player to go all the way and win the whole thing, because they've had a strong season, a few wins, and they've got what it takes in my eyes.
The wins have been massive, but it's how he's accumulated those wins. They've come against some pretty stiff competition. He's had some brilliant performances when under the utmost pressure. And when he hasn't won, he's been lurking. He's been hanging around close by, so he's awfully comfortable being up near the lead. He's comfortable when the pressure is at its greatest. There's no reason why this player cannot continue this great run of form all the way through the playoffs and take home the big prize at the end.
Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm following Tony Finau at the moment. This is the 8th hole.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Let's return to live play now. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Just didn't drop. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Well done. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 3 measures 213 yards and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. How good would that have been if it had dropped? You'll take the tap in for par any day. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That's heading for the fairway. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Oh, the old fried egg. What an awful lie that is. Any chance of getting out of this one?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Going with the 5-iron here. Great looking shot this. Yeah, nicely played. This putt to get to 7 under the card. It's up, it could be in. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. We've reached the beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th.
Par 4, just 425 yards on the card, but this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. Chosen the pitching wedge here. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently in first position. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, guys, I'm down on the 12th hole as Sergio Garcia sets up his next shot.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. They've holed it. That'll be for birdie.
Oh, beautiful little pitch shot down the hill. Thank you. Gets it to go. Great shot. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
It's tracking. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently 7 under for the event. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
From around 220 yards. Opting for the 3-wood. This one's going right at the pin here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Oh, good look at a birdie here.
This one looking really good.
That's frustrating. And that brings to an end that hole. John, do you have any info down there?
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 13th, and Tony Finau's just getting ready to hit 29 feet away.
Oh, so close. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. This hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. 9 feet to the cup. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold. And that will take him to 8 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And this effort by Justin Thomas, getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Nicely done.
So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Well played, mate. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, nice looking putt. And that putt drops, now 9 under as we head to the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
I'm over on the 17th now, guys. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
Gary Player couldn't play bunker shots any better than that. "14 feet to the cup. This one's online. All good punters accelerate through the ball.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
Currently 9 under for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
17, par 4, 412 yards, dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This looks to be heading to the green. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Lining up the birdie putt here. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And now that finds him in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
The interesting choice of the driver here. A hole out from off this green here, you'll win the tournament. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this putt for the tournament. Well, that's the way to start the FedEx Cup playoffs, with a victory in the opening playoff event, the Northern Trust. What a performance.
Yes, good victory here at TPC Boston. Great week all around. Plenty of players in contention. However, you can only have one winner, and this player rose and shone above the rest.
That's stepping up at the right time, Rich, getting a victory in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
This is where it pays to perform. FedEx Cup wins, playoff wins, massive accomplishment. Good job.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.